Unfortunately, everything I'm about to tell you is absolutely true, and I wish it weren't. The reason I'm single is because I meet nothing but freaks and weirdos. I'm a magnet for losers. Seriously, if there's one out there, he'll find me. It's true. I was taking the train once. I was taking Via Rail from London to Toronto, and I was sitting next to a pretty good-looking guy. He didn't have a ring, and he was about my age. And normally, I don't chat with people on planes and trains and things like that because I end up in a conversation that makes me hate the entire human race, and then I'm stuck there till the destination. But on that particular day, I said, look, you're never going to meet anybody if you don't talk to people. So we started chatting, and it was fine for the first few minutes. And then, out of nowhere, dude tells me that he has no gag reflex. See, I don't gag. See, I don't gag. Seriously, this is what, I'm on a train and he's telling me this. Why did he think I needed that information? And wouldn't it make more sense if he had asked me whether I had a gag reflex? I'm just saying. My luck is no better with online dating. I had a date with a guy named Mark a while back. Met online, decided that we would meet for a coffee. The coffee date lasted maybe half an hour, and there were long stretches of silence. It was just dreadfully boring. We had nothing in common. There was no chemistry. He didn't look anything like his profile pictures. Seriously, I wouldn't fuck him with somebody else's pussy. At the end of the date, as soon as I could get out of there, I, shook his hand, like, from a distance. I didn't do the, let's do this again sometime. No, I just bolted. And I thought that would be the end of it. And it should have been, except about an hour later, I got a text from the guy.
Oh my God.
And the text annoyed the hell out of me. I'll get to the content in a minute. But what really annoyed me about it was the punctuation. Specifically, the lack of an apostrophe. So go ahead and call me anal. I'm anal, but just hold that thought. The text said, how would you feel about shoving a dildo in a guy's ass? And there was no apostrophe in guys. And I'm like, shit, an hour earlier, wasn't he on the same date as I was? Like, how did he walk away thinking that we would ever see each other again in any circumstance, much less one in which I'd say, hey, I've got this vibrator. If you take your pants off, we can have a really great time. What happened inside his brain? So, yeah, there, but for the lack of an apostrophe. So, another online date was with a guy named Peter. And he was, again, about my age. Peter had recently gotten a tattoo right there on his forearm. And it was a tattoo of some German quotation. Now, Peter doesn't speak German. He isn't of German background. He's never been to Germany.
Oh my God.
I honestly don't think he could find Germany on a fucking map. But he gets this tat right there where the world can see it, and it basically translates in English to, I have no God, I have no master, I am my own God, I am my own master. Make of that what you will. But it's got the pronoun I 4 times, but in German, of course. And the way that you would spell that in German is I-C-H. And the way you would pronounce that is like a cat hacking up a fur ball. So, I'm looking at this tattoo, and he's got ich spelled wrong in 3 of the 4 instances. He has spelt it I-C-K.
Oh.
Which is exactly what I was thinking. I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to picture, like, a woman, not me, in bed with this guy, like, in the throes of passion, like, oh, I'm so hot for you, oh, baby, I love you, you're so beautiful, and seeing ick. And so I had to call him out on it and say, like, dude, do you realize there are some misspellings in your tat? And he says, yeah, it's got a few typos. Typos on a tattoo? Seriously? Like, why wouldn't you check that out before getting permanent ink on your arm? And I've never heard of Google Translate.
Oh my God.
Come on. So I swore off online dating for a good long while. But eventually I decided, okay, I'll try it again. I haven't met anybody. And I signed up for OkCupid and for Tinder.